What is up, guys? So I got a knife that I've been trying to show off for a little while, but I just haven't come around to it. And it's a big beefy boy. Most of you probably won't know what it is, but the old school Kershaw collectors are gonna know. This is the Offset. The Kershaw Offset. Look at that pocket clip. Just what were they thinking? It's honestly, the more I look at it, the more I actually start to like it. It's really weird. But back when Kershaw made really cool knives. So a lot of people get this confused with the Kershaw Junkyard Dog. Okay, I have some friends that I was talking to, and they saw a picture of this, and they said, "That's a Junkyard Dog." No, it's not a Junkyard Dog. It's quite a bit bigger and beefier. People tout this as the beefiest, strongest Kershaw right here. I mean, this is considered like a tank of a knife. They're going for stupid prices on eBay, but I don't see the hype. Just my luck, I bought 7 of them for friends from the Kershaw sale a couple years back, and I sold them all for $20. And now, if you look these up on eBay, they're going for 200 and above. So yeah, life of a knife collector, huh? But this is the Offset. This is the Kershaw tank right here. Just look at the grind on this blade. Now where is the... Oh, hold on. I got a ZT03001. Yeah, 0301. And actually here. See this edge? A lot of people will say, man, how are you going to sharpen that? Look at that recurve, right? They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing until they see this. Oh boy, have fun. I would never try to sharpen this. This one is a first production. It looks like new. I mean, it may have been carried a couple days, but this thing, the edge looks brand new. You know, just the typical pocket lint, or just, you know, maybe not even pocket lint. It's just a older knife. Super snappy action. And one thing that you probably just saw me do is, how did I unlock the knife? It's got a very, very interesting locking mechanism. That thumb stud. When you open the knife, the thumb stud actually hits the top of the tang on the scales. See how it moves forward just a little bit? Kind of like a backwards axis lock. Or more like a Spyderco ball bearing lock. But look. It engages with the top. And somehow that stops it from moving. There must be more going on that I just don't understand. All I know is it's super snappy and it's super, super solid. So, not worried about it. But this knife is discontinued. Kershaw does not make this anymore. And since they discontinued it, since I'm the freaking knife addict that I am, I found one brand new in box. But, well, let's take a look at it. I don't think I've only opened this like once or twice. It's got some paperwork. I think it came with a little case, nice little pouch. Oh man. Oh man. Jeez Louise. Isn't this just a little ridiculous? Something I just noticed, I think. They're both a little off center to the left. Right? So that just must be a trait they have. Probably. We look at them side by side. The top one's got a little bit more of a gray. The bottom one's got a nice, almost kind of like a tan to it. To the blade. Very interesting. Now this uses, they both use 440C, but there's something special going on with the 440C on this. They say it's what is it called? 440C. It has some kind of special heat treatment done to it, something like that. Whatever the case, it's probably some of the best 440C you can get, probably ever. Well, that's another thing that's cool. So this one, see, April 09, June 07, right there. That's cool. These are older. So here's the thing. I know. I don't need two of them. Share the wealth, Caleb. You're too damn young. You know. You don't deserve it. And you're right. Damn millennials. Well, yeah, I'll sell one of them. How much are you offering? I paid a pretty good penny for both of these. These did not get us some Kershaw sale or anything. These have been long gone. I think I paid $200 for the top one, which is a pretty good deal. And then I think I actually found the brand new one on Amazon for like $150. Brand new. So I'll probably sell the brand new one. I mean, honestly, I don't care if it's like brand new with the box. This one's about brand new. And this one says first production, even though I really don't care about first production that much, but it's a little bit cooler than one that doesn't say it to me. Just a little bit. They are both designed by Ken Onion. And man, they feel pretty good in the hand. My only complaint is, and it may just be that you have to have real beefy hands, but I don't think a real beefy handed guy would be able to get 3 fingers back here. Because when I put my index finger in the groove right here, where you're supposed to put your index finger, my middle finger naturally wants to kind of slide down this dip. See what I'm talking about? And go with my index finger, right? Now, if you had beefier fingers, I think this knife would even be more uncomfortable, because your finger would want to be, I mean, mine already does this. When I grip the knife naturally, my middle finger is right here on that hump, right? So when you grip this tight, your middle finger is just taking a beating. It is just right on that, like a freaking camelback, right? So I don't know. I'm not sure about it. It still feels good in the hand, like you lock in, but it's just your middle finger. You're just kind of like, what is going on? And Ken Onion, he does have that kind of design on a lot of his folders. You know, they're kind of wide in the center. That's why I actually got rid of the 0-200, because I didn't like that. Something about the feeling on the hand. I don't think it was exactly that, but I do like the overall design, and I really like Ken Onion's designs in the past. It's just that's my only complaint really about the knife when it comes to comfort. But it's you do lock in. You lock into this thing like no tomorrow. And I could imagine cutting, just even as using this as a big EDC blade, that cutting edge is right here above the recurve. You are going to be able to really dig into some nice stuff with that. But my problem is, man, with that recurve, it looks badass, but do you really want to use that and have to sharpen that up? Because you are not going to get it back as perfect as that factory edge. I don't think. I mean, I've seen some really talented sharpeners work on stuff like that, and it still just doesn't look as good as when it did from the factory. But your mileage may vary. It's up to the person that owns the knife. But really snappy assisted folders. I just wanted to show these off because, yeah, I might sell one. Somebody wants the brand new one. I'd probably do 165 on it. Man, good looking together, huh? Just a little blast from the past. Actually, I think I have. Where is that knife? Here's a Benchmade 710, which is considered a pretty big knife. I just want to compare these to some blades. We'll set this one aside, but they are the same knife, you know. Same size reference. 710. Alright, look how slender and thin that 710 looks next to it. 710's good looking. It's a good looking blade. Here's a new one, the Hogue. The Hogue that I picked up. Yeah, the Hogue might. I think the Hogue gives the Offset a run for its money size-wise. Yeah. Those are some big old blades, though. We put... Let's put just a really popular Kershaw leak in the middle. You guys will see what I mean. Oh, that's funny, huh? So yeah, really heavy, really beefy. I think that lock would be pretty tough, but I really don't know. You know, they may have discontinued this knife because it just didn't sell well. Maybe the recurve was too much. But that lock may not be as strong as I think it is. It's really easy to disengage. But for now, it's just a collector's piece. There's a slight tick when you flip the knife around. Let me see if the other one has that. Yep. It's a little more quiet, but has it as well. Very interesting locking mechanism. I'm surprised how I haven't seen that on other knives. This is just the only, I mean, it's the only knife I've ever seen it on, I believe. Another reason not too fond of this knife, though. Yeah. You can just see what I'm saying. I mean, that clip is already, that is already a social status on such a high level. I can't compete with that. And then tip up, pinkies up. I don't wear a fedora. But, you know, there is something to be said about this design. There is. It's kind of one of Kershaw's last. I don't know. I think this is right when ZT was starting up. So it's got that ZT, old school ZT pattern going on with the G10. I think it looks sweet. It's not a knife I would carry on me, but as far as a collection piece and just something to be like, check this thing out, you know, it's pretty interesting. And for some reason, there's a guy on eBay asking $1,000 for one of these pieces of crap. Do not, like, what is up with that? I mean, it's not a piece of crap, but you know what I mean. This is a piece of crap if you're asking $1,000 for it. That's all I'm saying. Do not. This is a $250 knife, max. Yeah, just a blast from the past. Just want to show it off. So, you guys are interested in a Ken Onion Junkyard Dog, and you like what you see, you're probably going to like one as long as you can still pick it up for a relatively okay price. They are badass, beefy, tactical looking folders, that's for sure. Really grippy, nice jimping up top too. Reminds me of like a Yojimbo Paramilitary 2, something like that. Nice. I don't think, I'm kind of scared. Can I use the thumb stud as... Yeah. So the thumb studs do work. And then they lock up. That is interesting. Very unique lock. If any of you guys have seen this lock on another knife, let me know, because to me it's just cool. I'm surprised I haven't seen it on more knives. Okay, what is this called? I gotta look this up real quick. I should have looked it up. I gotta find out what that mite is for. I think it's some kind of, it was a heat treat thing. It was like 440C bench mite or something, technology, heat mite, something. There's something going on about the 440C heat treatment on these knives. Made in the USA. One of Kershaw's last awesome folders. You know, they had the Zing, the Energy, the first Volt, and the Offset. And I'm sure, there's a few others I just don't even think of right now, like the Ram stuff. But Kershaw, oh. You know the scene in The Force Awakens where he's like, what has become of you or something? And the guy says, something much worse has happened to you or whatever. I just can't even think right now. I'm a Star Wars fanatic, but that's exactly what's happening in here with Kershaw. You know, Look how weak you've become. That's what he says. Kershaw, look how weak you've become. Where's a Kershaw that I own? Oh, I got one. I got a cheap little Kershaw. Where is it at? I should have done this before the video. Hang tight, guys. One sec. Well, I don't know where it is. Whatever the case, you're not missing much, okay? Where? You're not missing much. Here's an Energy. This is a really cool old Kershaw. Okay, I found it. Yeah, we're back. Look at this. What is this? What? It's a freaking fidget spinner. That's all this knife is. I can't even deploy it. Kershaw. Kershaw. What the hell are you guys doing? Insane amount of blade play. For a knife that locks up with a lock rock. Oh my gosh. So you guys went from this, right? American made, really high quality, super good looking, to this. I know, they still make blurs. I know they still make leaks, shallots, chimes. Whatever the other models are. They have a few American made models, but most of them are like this. You don't want to be like this. That's it, guys. I know I went into a rant. I'm gonna do that a lot on this channel. But really cool blades right here. So you'll probably see this one pop up on eBay soon enough. Yeah. Just thought I'd take a look at something. Little history. Peace out, guys.